Imagine being 68 years old, living a disciplined life, eating what you believe are healthy meals, and still facing dangerously high blood sugar levels. This was the reality for one patient who recently visited a doctor with serious concerns. The patient had always been careful. He avoided junk food, exercised regularly, and followed what he thought was a balanced diet. Yet, during a routine checkup, his blood sugar levels were alarmingly high. Confused and worried, he asked the doctor, "How is this possible? I'm doing everything right." The doctor took a closer look at his daily eating habits. Surprisingly, the problem wasn't overeating or obvious sugary foods. Instead, it was hidden sugars and high-carb foods that seemed healthy on the surface. Foods like white bread, fruit juices, and processed snacks were quietly causing spikes in his blood sugar. This case is not rare. Many people believe they are eating healthy, but certain everyday foods can still lead to dangerous increases in blood sugar levels, especially as we age. The body becomes less efficient at managing glucose, making it even more important to choose the right foods. Doctors warn that ignoring these hidden risks can lead to serious health complications, including diabetes, heart disease, and fatigue. That's why awareness is key. In this video, we'll reveal 5 common foods that can spike your blood sugar and what you should eat instead to stay healthy and safe. As we age, our bodies go through many changes, and one of the most important is how we manage blood sugar. After the age of 50, blood sugar spikes can become more frequent and more dangerous, even for people who have never had issues before. One major reason is the way aging affects insulin. Insulin is the hormone responsible for helping sugar move from your bloodstream into your cells for energy. But as you get older, your body may become less sensitive to insulin. This condition, often called insulin resistance, makes it harder for your body to control blood sugar levels effectively. At the same time, metabolism naturally slows down with age. This means your body burns calories more slowly, and excess sugar is more likely to stay in your bloodstream rather than being used for energy. Over time, this can lead to higher blood sugar levels and an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Another factor is the loss of muscle mass. Muscle tissue plays a key role in using glucose efficiently. After 50, people tend to lose muscle if they are not physically active. Less muscle means less ability to absorb sugar from the blood, which can lead to spikes after meals. Hormonal changes also play a role. As the body ages, changes in hormones can affect appetite, fat storage, and how sugar is processed. These shifts can make blood sugar levels more unpredictable. The problem with frequent blood sugar spikes is that they don't just affect energy levels. They can have serious long-term consequences. High blood sugar over time can damage blood vessels, increase the risk of heart disease, affect vision, and lead to nerve problems. That's why it becomes crucial to pay attention to your diet and lifestyle after 50. Choosing whole foods, staying active, managing stress, and getting enough sleep can all help keep blood sugar levels stable. Understanding these changes is the first step toward protecting your health. By making smarter choices, you can reduce the risk of complications and maintain better control over your blood sugar as you age. When it comes to managing your blood sugar, some of the most common foods in your daily diet can be the biggest hidden dangers. 2 of the most surprising culprits are white bread and white rice. They may seem harmless, but they can cause rapid spikes in your blood sugar levels. Let's start with white bread. White bread is made from refined flour, which means it has been heavily processed. During this process, the fiber and essential nutrients are removed, leaving behind simple carbohydrates. These carbs are quickly broken down into glucose in your body. As a result, your blood sugar rises rapidly soon after eating. This sudden spike forces your body to release a large amount of insulin to bring sugar levels back down. Now, let's talk about white rice. Just like white bread, white rice is also a refined carbohydrate. It lacks fiber, which normally helps slow down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. Without fiber, the glucose from white rice enters your blood quickly, leading to sharp spikes in blood sugar. This can be especially risky for people over 50 or those with diabetes. The real danger lies in how often these foods are consumed. Many people eat white bread and rice daily, sometimes even multiple times a day. Over time, these repeated spikes can strain your body's ability to manage blood sugar effectively. This increases the risk of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Another issue is portion size. Even moderate amounts of these foods can have a strong impact, especially when eaten alone without protein or healthy fats to slow digestion. So, what's the better choice? Doctors recommend switching to whole grain alternatives. Whole wheat bread and brown rice contain more fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and keeps you feeling full for longer. In simple terms, while white bread and white rice may be convenient and familiar, they can quietly harm your health by causing fast glucose spikes. Being aware of these effects can help you make smarter food choices and protect your blood sugar levels. Potatoes may seem like a simple and healthy food, but the way they are prepared can make a big difference, especially when it comes to your blood sugar levels. For many people, potatoes are a daily staple, but they can quickly become a hidden cause of blood sugar spikes. Let's take a closer look. Potatoes are naturally high in carbohydrates. When you eat them, your body breaks these carbs down into glucose. This is normal, but the speed at which this happens depends on how the potatoes are cooked. Mashed potatoes are one of the biggest concerns. When potatoes are boiled and mashed, their structure becomes soft and easy to digest. This means your body can convert them into glucose very quickly. As a result, your blood sugar levels rise rapidly soon after eating. Fried potatoes, such as French fries, can be even more problematic. Not only do they still contain high levels of carbohydrates, but they are also cooked in unhealthy oils. The combination of refined carbs and fats can lead to both quick blood sugar spikes and long-term health issues, including weight gain and heart problems. Another factor is portion size. It's easy to eat large servings of mashed or fried potatoes without realizing how much sugar your body is processing. Larger portions mean more glucose entering your bloodstream at once, increasing the spike. For people over 50 or those with diabetes, this can be especially risky. Frequent spikes can strain the body's insulin response and make blood sugar harder to control over time. So, does this mean you should completely avoid potatoes? Not necessarily. The key is moderation and preparation. Boiled potatoes with the skin on, eaten in smaller portions, and combined with fiber-rich vegetables or protein can help slow down the absorption of glucose. In conclusion, while potatoes are a common and comforting food, mashed and fried versions can quickly raise your blood sugar levels. Being mindful of how you prepare and consume them can make a big difference in maintaining better health and stable blood sugar. When trying to eat healthy, many people turn to fruit juice and breakfast cereals. They are often marketed as nutritious and convenient choices. However, what most people don't realize is that these foods can contain hidden sugars that quickly raise your blood sugar levels. Let's start with fruit juice. While it may seem like a healthy option, fruit juice is very different from whole fruit. When fruits are turned into juice, most of the fiber is removed. Fiber plays an important role in slowing down how sugar is absorbed in your body. Without it, the natural sugars in fruit enter your bloodstream much faster. This can lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar, similar to what happens when you drink sugary sodas. Even 100% natural fruit juice can have this effect when consumed in large amounts. Now let's talk about breakfast cereals. Many cereals are highly processed and loaded with added sugars. Even those labeled as healthy, low-fat, or whole grain can still contain significant amounts of sugar. These refined carbs are quickly broken down into glucose, causing your blood sugar to rise soon after eating. Another issue is how these cereals are usually consumed. People often eat them with milk and sometimes add extra sugar or honey, increasing the total sugar intake even more. This combination can create a strong and sudden spike in blood sugar levels, especially in the morning. For people over 50 or those managing diabetes, these spikes can be harmful over time. Repeated increases in blood sugar can lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, and other serious health problems. So, what are better alternatives? Instead of fruit juice, choose whole fruits. They contain natural fiber, which helps regulate sugar absorption. For breakfast, opt for low-sugar, high-fiber options like oats or whole grains, and pair them with protein to keep your blood sugar stable. In conclusion, fruit juice and breakfast cereals may look healthy, but they often hide high amounts of sugar. Being aware of these hidden dangers can help you make smarter choices and protect your blood sugar levels. Most people think an occasional spike in blood sugar is harmless. After all, it's normal for blood sugar to rise after eating, but the real danger begins when these spikes happen repeatedly over time. Every time your blood sugar rises quickly, your body releases insulin to bring it back down. While this is a natural process, frequent spikes force your body to work harder than it should. Over time, this can lead to insulin resistance, where your cells stop responding properly to insulin. As a result, sugar stays in your bloodstream longer, increasing your risk of type 2 diabetes. But the problem doesn't stop there. Repeated blood sugar spikes can also trigger inflammation in the body. Inflammation is your body's natural response to stress or injury, but when it becomes chronic, it can damage healthy tissues. High blood sugar levels can cause this kind of ongoing inflammation, affecting multiple systems in your body. This chronic inflammation can harm your blood vessels, making them less flexible and more prone to damage. Over time, this increases the risk of heart disease, high blood pressure, and stroke. It can also affect your nerves, leading to numbness or tingling, especially in the hands and feet. Another hidden effect is on your energy levels. Frequent spikes and crashes in blood sugar can leave you feeling tired, irritable, and unable to focus. You may notice sudden hunger cravings, especially for sugary or high-carb foods, which only continues the cycle. Your organs are also at risk. Long-term high blood sugar can damage the kidneys and affect vision by harming the small blood vessels in the eyes. These complications often develop slowly and may not show symptoms until significant damage has already occurred. The good news is that this cycle can be controlled. By choosing balanced meals, reducing refined sugars, staying physically active, and managing stress, you can prevent frequent spikes and protect your health. In conclusion, it's not just one spike that matters. It's the repeated pattern over time that creates serious health risks. Understanding this danger is the first step toward making better choices and maintaining long-term well-being. Now that you understand how certain foods can spike your blood sugar, the good news is making small, simple changes can have a big impact on your health. You don't need a strict or complicated diet. Just a few smart swaps can help you keep your blood sugar stable and protect your body in the long run. Let's start with some easy food swaps. Instead of white bread, choose whole grain or whole wheat bread. These options contain more fiber, which slows down the absorption of sugar into your bloodstream. The same goes for rice. Swap white rice for brown rice or other whole grains like quinoa. When it comes to potatoes, try boiling or baking them instead of frying. Keep the portions small and pair them with protein or vegetables to reduce their impact on blood sugar. Replace fruit juice with whole fruits. Whole fruits contain natural fiber that helps control how sugar is released into your body. You still get the sweetness, but without the sudden spike. For breakfast, avoid sugary cereals. Instead, go for healthier options like oats, eggs, or plain yogurt. Adding protein and healthy fats to your meals can help keep you full longer and prevent sudden increases in blood sugar. Another important tip is to watch your portion sizes. Even healthy foods can raise blood sugar if eaten in large amounts. Eating balanced meals at regular times can help your body maintain stable glucose levels throughout the day. Doctors also strongly recommend staying physically active. Even a simple daily walk can improve how your body uses insulin and help lower blood sugar naturally. Along with that, getting enough sleep and managing stress are equally important, as both can affect your blood sugar levels. The final message from doctors is simple. Awareness and consistency are key. You don't have to be perfect. Just be mindful of your choices every day. In conclusion, protecting your blood sugar is not about giving up everything you love. It's about making smarter decisions, one meal at a time. With the right habits, you can maintain stable blood sugar, improve your energy, and support your overall health for years to come.